Hey guys, it's Brody here and you're watching Brody Beast. So today I've got the Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony action figure from Star Wars, the Black Series. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's first take a look at the box, and here he is actually, right here. He looks amazing. And then you can barely see it, but there's a picture of Luke right there. There we go. Now you can see it, but and it says Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony, ages 4 and up. Star Wars, the Black Series. He has number 100, which I think is actually really cool, because this is the ending of A New Hope, which is the first Star Wars movie. This is Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony, and this part of the red line, so yeah. And then it says Star Wars, the Black Series, number 100. Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony. I've said that like 25 times now. And it has a little text box in 4 different languages, which I'm gonna read the one in English. So, of course, on Yavin for the rebels hold a ceremony to award the heroes who bravely fought to destroy the Death Star. Luke Skywalker receives his medal for bravery from Princess Leia. So there's that, and then it's just like all the regular blah blah blah. Disney, Hasbro, and then the other side says Luke Sky, and then it says Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony. So let's go ahead and get him out of the box. And so there's the red and black part right there, and then pull him out. Here he is. Oh, we got some instructions. Here we go. Let's see. These are just some warning stuff. Okay, it's just about warnings and stuff for the toy. But yeah, let's get the blaster out real quick. I'm guessing that'll be the easiest because it's so tiny. So here's the blaster. We'll go into detail about it a lot more when we are finished. But there it is for right now. It looks really detailed and stuff. And it's so tiny because it's on a 6-inch action figure. So for how tiny it is, it has a lot of detail. And now, let's zoom out and let's get Luke out. Luke. I don't care why everyone says Luke, I am your father, but it kind of makes more sense than I know I am your father. Because, if you're just saying the I am your father part, then number one, you can just say, I am your father. That's an easy way to say it. And then, also, when everyone knows I am your father is from Star Wars, because that's the base plot twist. That's why you have to watch it in order 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Because I don't know, it just makes sense. Because that means you would already know Luke is Luke is the son. But yeah. So here he is. That took me a while to get him out. And then let's get his blaster. And he has his finger raised on here, so you can put it in his hand, and then you can move the finger so it's in the little area where you would shoot. And then now it looks like pew! So also what you can do is you can move his finger and then take the blaster out of his hand. And this little area right here, oops. Here, let's move that out of the way. Let's move everything out of the way, actually. And this warning. Warning, this is an awesome figure, because it's a trap! And you can put it in his little pocket thing. If I can get it in there. There we go. And then you can wrap this thing around right here. You guys can see that. I don't know if you can. Hands are kind of blocking it. can, like, I guess you could say peg it in or something. And you can have his blaster inside of that little thing. See, you can see the bottom of the blaster right there. And then you can take this off too. I'm gonna talk about the articulation next, but you can take his metal off. And yeah, so not much going on, but you can take it off. And the actual metal, the gold part is like insanely detailed, like crazy. And it's literally like less than, like, it's probably like a centimeter big. And it's sculpted so well. If I can get it to where you guys can see it. Focus. Trying to get it to focus on the metal, but it is really detailed. It's like crazy, and so yeah, I'm actually gonna take the blaster and the metal out right now so you can get the articulation a little bit better, because that does it makes it easier to see the articulation when you don't have any of them on. You can make him look up, like, wow. And you can make him look down a little bit, as if he didn't get the award. Oh wow, I just felt like a snap right there. And now it can move a lot more freely. I don't know if that was supposed to happen, but it did. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you can't take this off. This is permanently on there, maybe. I think, right? Well, it is sculpted under there, so I don't think you can take it off. I'm not going to take it off because I like him with it on, but it's a nice material too. And then you can move the head 360 degrees all the way around. You can move his arms out. They're on all one of those joints like that, so it clicks. So, boom, boom, boom. And that's how far you can move it back, and then you can put it, and then you can move it all the way around, right here. And this is for both of them too. You can move it back like this, and then you can also move it that way, so you can do that like as if he's about to grab his blaster, and then you can move the wrists. The wrists are like barely on a ball joint. They don't really even stay, but it is there, but it doesn't really work as it's supposed to. See, so you do get the articulation. It's just not that great, and also, why would he be aiming up? I mean, he can just move the arm up or something like that. So that makes more sense, but I don't know really why they went to the trouble to put a ball joint in there, even though it doesn't even work. So, whatever. And then you can move the waist all the way around. That's cool. And then you can move the legs almost to a split. Not all the way, though. And then you can move him forward. I thought I broke him first. Whoa. What happened to his leg? Hold on. I think you can take off the leg. I really hope you can. Otherwise, I just broke it. Oh, that scared me to death. Okay. You can take off the leg like this, see? And so it's like as if he broke a leg. Okay, that scared me for a second, so you can take off the leg. Okay, that freaked me out really quick. That really scared me. I was like, But I'm not going to do it to the other leg. I was just trying to, but actually, I don't want to risk it. And then you can, that really scared me actually. And then you can move the upper leg right there all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but you can on the other one. It's just that's messed with by this because it's molded on there. And so you can move the knees like that, so as if he's running. I don't know really where he'd be running to, though. Like, he doesn't have his blaster in this scene. I don't think he does. And if he does, he's not using it, because he's not like, I didn't want this medal. But yeah, and so you can make him run. Gotta go, gotta go. And yeah, and then there's insane ankle pivoting. Literally, you can go like this. You can move it any way you could possibly imagine. And then you can move it down. You can point his toes. And then you can move it up too, to that much. So he's like, oh yeah. And yeah, so this is the main pose that I have him in. I really like this pose. So I'm gonna put him in it real quick. And yeah, so I'm not taking that long. So I need to try not to. I was going to, but then it's only gonna take me a few seconds. Get that in there and then get his medal. I didn't have it before he gets his medal. And then let's move his legs back. A place for him to stand on. It's a good pose. I really like that pose. Maybe a little less leg. There we go, that's a great pose. Just move his just a little bit. And then make him have that. There you go. Oh wait, it doesn't look like great like that. You don't fall, you don't fall. He's like, okay, I'll fall. Let me do this. Nah, I just have it. Okay, let me make sure it looks like that though. So we know it. But there's that. I really love that pose. But yeah, this is overall a great figure. It is 3 inches less than the Hyperreal Darth Vader. So if you have the Hyperreal Vader, you know what I'm talking about. He's 6 inches tall. So if you have a tape measure, just do that. Look at how tall you would be. He's only 6 inches. I know it's tiny, but it's still a great action figure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time on Brody Beast.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.